Greetings and welcome back to GSA's Expert Mode League Tournament. I'm Catherine of Sky, and in this match, we see Bismuth going up against Shovda, both hoping to climb higher in the standings. All right, so this is a different format than we had last season, where they are each playing the same group of levels. Each runner has 3 skips that they are able to use, but they must use them strategically because last time we had unlimited skips. This time, only 3. So they're going to have to choose the levels that they think are worth playing. So we're just seeing the kind of levels, the runners choosing which levels that we need to start with, and hopefully they'll be ready very shortly. See. Looks like some interesting names of those levels, that's for sure. And here we see the stats going out here, the current standings. Obviously, we haven't seen all of the races yet. We still have this race right now, and we also have Raise Fire versus Doomsday up in an hour. So yeah, we're hoping to get all that sorted and check out all of the results here. I have to say, I've been watching the matches earlier today, and they have been pretty darn exciting. Really cool stuff to see and watch and see how the players strategically navigate all the levels that they're presented. And looks like we're adding another course here, and so hopefully we can get started very shortly. And yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I'm just looking at the level names. The Cave of Trolls, Hot Scorching Death, Speedrun, 20 seconds. Seems like a nice variety of stuff. I believe that the levels that are chosen are, I think they're random, but I think they're limited to 1 minute and 30 seconds world record. And so that kind of gives the players a little bit easier chance to not have to choose a 5-minute level, for example. Where we had some of those crop up in past runs and of the league here. So yeah, looks like Bismuth is getting ready. Had to reboot SMM2, and so hopefully he can add levels very shortly to this. And yeah, just adding the level codes as well. And hopefully we can get started very, very shortly. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, the Cave of Trolls. Let's look at this one. Made by Bumblebee. Puzzle solving, short and sweet. 4 hearts, 21 plays. That's not a lot. But it's hopefully going to be interesting. My first troll level. Oh no. That's horrible. Oh my gosh. That's yeah. I wonder how fast they'll skip this level. Hopefully it's not too bad, because some of the troll levels aren't that bad actually, and they might not be too worried, especially if they're used to dealing with troll levels. They might skip some of the obvious ones. Oh no, they hit a block, and yep, not soft lock. They are locked, but they have a way to escape, which is the spike. Ah, yes. Bismuth noticing that one fireball that has the stopper on the end of it and going through the pipe there. Shovda notices the same and is moving on to the next screen. There we go. Nice. Getting through the door to the next screen. Oh my gosh, that swamp. Yeah, clearly both of them are very wise to the world of trolls here and avoiding some of the obstacles that they're faced with. Shovda running on ahead into another pipe there. Looking good. Okay, there we go. That's an interesting setup. I don't know if I've ever seen that before with those teeter-totters and the munchers falling on them. Okay, Shovda very carefully gonna climb this. Oh no! And she gets hit with those razor sharp saw blades. Oh, I think that's a hard thing because Mario's usually climbs on one side of the vine, as far as I'm aware, and that is a difficult thing. I wonder if she has to choose to go on the vine to the right, perhaps, to get past those saws. But we'll see what she does. Oh, she skipped it. Okay, she's on to the next level, that Speedrun. And doing really well, hitting these on-off blocks and kind of also Oh no! Missed that jump off the end of that very, very fast conveyor there. Bismuth is still trying to conquer this troll level. Let's see how far he gets. Working it. Okay, Shovda is going along these on-off blocks. Man, it's like gets my heart pumping watching her do these things. And oh no! Oh, looks like that thwomp, the sideways going thwomp, didn't quite hit the on-off switch. And she jumped and there was no block for her to stand on. Looks like the timing might be just a tiny bit off. Meanwhile, Bismuth has found a key in the troll level and is able to unlock that door and go on to a room of death. Oh no! Oh man, that's rough. I wonder how much time Bismuth is gonna spend on this level. Because it seems to be very trolly indeed. But we'll see. Hopefully he can find the solution really quickly to this. Both runners yet to have a clear. But certainly no lack of entertainment here, that's for sure. Oh, wow, and Shovda finds the first clear of the match. She is now 1-0, and just quickly ran off into the flagpole there on that lovely desert level with the on-off blocks there. Hot scorching death spectrum thingy-majingy. There it goes. Okay, and off to another level, which is entitled in a way that I can't read, alas. Oh no, and Bismuth gets to the same spot with the vines and dies. Oh, gee. And he decides to skip. Okay, that's his first skip of the match, going on to the Hot Scorchin' Death speedrun. Meanwhile, Shovda is off looking at this sort of grasslands area level with some springy, spiky, jumpy things. On-off blocks, kind of faced with an interesting situation there. Bismuth also not quite getting the rhythm just yet on this level. But it seems to have taken a couple of tries for Shovda, so probably it's going to be a similar experience for him. Really jumping well, though, and avoiding most of the traps and stuff here, and it's looking... Oh! That one always gets me, I have to say, when it's like, the floor falls down, and Bismuth takes the clear. Fantastic job. So they're now tied 1-1. Looks like Shovda skipped. Did she skip, or did I miss the end? I think she might have skipped that one. And on to the next level. The springs were probably bewildering. I could not see a way out of it, but I don't know all the tricks in the book here. Looks like we're in a dungeon level with some red coins. That's nice. Well, may or may not be nice, actually. Doesn't look like there's that many to get. They may or may not be required. Flips the on-off switch to change these blue blocks into a navigable surface here. Ooh, looks like Bismuth has found a way to do stuff and get across on that thwomp there. Wow, and takes the clear. All right, so that's 2-1 Bismuth's favor. Gets right through that, just had to hop on that thwomp going sideways there. Meanwhile, back in the dungeon over here, Shovda's navigating through some donuts and kind of a maze-like level of kind of looking here and there where to go. Kind of more of an adventure type level, I guess. Lots of surfaces, and there's the axe. Boom! Now we're tied 2-2. And Bismuth is entering that very same level, not aware that the red coins are not needed. Also finds that area of changing the on-off blocks. Meanwhile, Shovda is on to the next level. Looks very sky-themed, with a lot of the same characters. I don't read that language. I think it probably is Japanese, but I don't know for sure. And they want to repeat the same thing over and over again, that's for sure. Oh my goodness. Past the Wigglers and death to the thwomp. No! Oh no! But Bismuth is finding those upside-down mushrooms. And up by the fire bars, leaping across valiantly toward the donuts and dies in the lava. No! Slipped right off the edge there and so close to the clear area with the tape that he needs to cross to get another clear. And meanwhile, Shovda is on probably one of our worst nightmares, the green slow snake. Yes. Making the level into a veritable auto scroller. I think those frustrate a lot of us. And it's yeah, hopefully it will. Oh, there it is. It has ended. It has ended. Hooray! But spikes are after that. Looks like Bismuth is getting another go at the donut blocks. Hopefully he can navigate them. And Shovda gets another clear. Now 3-2 in her favor. Okay, Bismuth is finding the end of those donuts, and he's almost next to the axe. Hooray! There it is. Yeah, boom. And he's got that. So now we have a tied game, 3-3. Excellent. Okay, Shovda has another, looks like a speed run level, probably 40 seconds if I'm looking at the clock right. And typical kind of stuff that we always see in this. No! Oh, man. What a death! Surprised her as well. No! Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Okay. And Bismuth is in that cloud level with the on-off blocks and the wonderful, relaxing green snake blocks. Yeah, those are fun. Shovda finding a door to enter with that key she got. And wow, right on the pole. Boom. All right, another clear for Shovda. Now 4-3. Very good time. She's thrilled about it. You can tell. Very emotive on her part there. Awesome. Oh my goodness. I'm just watching her reaction. She's just like, wow, how did that get there? But, oh, and Bismuth coming to the end of that snake block, finding some nice clouds very near the end of the level, if I remember correctly. And Shovda, meanwhile, in a dungeon level here, or castle level. And, yeah, getting a start. Seems like we have, like, random enemy stuff here. Not as bad as the spam that we see sometimes. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. With those Hammer Brothers, Bismuth also taking the clear 4-4 tied game. And, ooh, lots of fire from an off-screen Bowser. And the sun, wow, that's real fun stuff she's having to deal with. No. All right, Bismuth going right to that speedrun level. Hopefully he will get a similarly surprise reaction on that door and just clear this easily. All those one-ups. Oh, I got the key kind of randomly. Great. Okay, and going past those saw blocks, over the spikes. Yep. And easily getting through this area with great expertise. And, opts to start over as he finds that second key that was not actually necessary. Okay, and meanwhile, Shovda is at the same spot that she died at last time and is clearing those, just jumping like crazy to avoid the fireballs. Oh no! They get her. They are so random and kind of horrible. They really are very annoying. I think a lot of us can relate to that, the random enemy spam levels that we've seen so often, the hot garbage that plagues the game. But, you know, it's also sometimes kind of amusing to watch, I have to say. And the thing that I kind of enjoy as a viewer of these levels is just the masterful I don't know, movement of these expert Mario Maker players as they just glide through those fireballs and crazy stuff. And Bismuth hits the goal. Fantastic. All right, so he is up to 5 clears to 4 now. And Shovda is really having some issues with this level. Hopefully she can get past some of these things. I think she might have just seen the score or something. Oh no. But this is a really rough level. And I believe she still has 1 clear left. Bismuth has 2 left, according to my accounting of things. So she can opt to clear to skip this one. There's only 3 minutes left in this match. So, but maybe she feels she's gotten far enough that she has the knowledge of the level that she just wants to keep on pressing forward. and doing things. Oh, now Bismuth is at that very dangerous place where Shovda has died a couple of times, and let's see how he does through this. This is really thick spam here of those fireballs. It is difficult to get through there. I think there was something like 3 Bowsers in the area, and that's hard stuff to dodge. Yep, he dies to it as well. Oh man, this is rough times. All right, so they're both trying their best. I wonder if this is kind of like, we must complete this level. This is not going to get the best of us. Oh no, Shovda makes it over and dies to the Bowsers. No. Oh, okay, and using her last skip to get out of that darn level. That's probably a really good idea to get out of that because it is just so dangerous. It looks like Bismuth died to maybe a Hammer Brother hammer. I didn't see exactly what killed him. Oh, and he's skipping too. Okay. They're both on Speedrun, Fast, Baby Lose, something. Yeah, Speedrun, only Baby Lose. Okay. So they're trying to make fun of us as gamers, and they're probably doing a really hard level. But hopefully they'll be able to get through this. You see some thwomps menacingly overhead. And you have to grab one coin. Oh no! The coins landed on top of the thwomp. Bismuth jumped to grab it, but it was too late. It ran out of time. That is a really... That's a tease thing. Is those cannons firing the coins. Oh no! I wonder if he hit the side that time. And Shovda easily clears that, moves on to the next. So now we're tied up once again at 5-5. Looking at the next level, the Journey of Up. Okay. See what that one is all about. Oh, and Bismuth restarts the level, feeling he didn't go fast enough hitting these on-off blocks. Okay, we're starting off the Fastlands level. And kind of an adventure, looks like. But not a particularly tight time limit. We're a cat, leaping through the clear pipes and just... Oh, well, there we go. Lots of fun blocks to climb up. I feel like we're on a little kitty adventure. Meanwhile, Bismuth doing well, trying to reach for those coins and not getting them. Meanwhile, Shovda navigating all of those spike blocks quite expertly as they are on kind of an automatic timer for when they are safe versus when they are spiky. And Bismuth clears the level finally and easily gets another point there. Now it should be 6-5 in his favor. I wonder what he's going to make of the next one. There we go, the Journey of Up. Okay, Shovda again on the green snake block here. Leaping about. Oh no! Throws the P-switch off, probably on accident. 25 seconds left in the level. Probably not going to clear it. Looking for that P-switch. It might have despawned as it went off the side. And maybe she's going to look for a different way through. We'll see what she does. 11 seconds left in the match. And my goodness. Yes, 10 out of 10 landing. Oh my goodness. Oh, and Bismuth skips it directly and goes to a Super Mario 3 themed level here in the sky. But probably just opting to stop as we are out of time. There we go. Okay, now we're going to get ready for the next match. And Shovda clears it in overtime here, or over the time limit, but Bismuth was the winner of this match, and that is right on the screen there. Okay, and we're going to go right to the next one. So they go to the next level on the list. So they're starting at the same place for the next match, or the next round of this match. And we're going to start on, I think it looks like the Japanese level here, so that they both have no knowledge of the level, because Bismuth did click on the SMB3 level. So I'm not quite sure here. Yep, there it is. And it looks to be an interesting... That background is so pretty with that rock mountain kind of angling up toward the sky. There we go. But that match was so exciting and so close. Oh my goodness. Absolutely crazy. All right. And we are going. Let's see. Okay. We are going to go soon. I promise. There it goes. There it goes. I have a tiny, tiny bit of stream delay here. And I saw the countdown and then it's like, go. And then nobody's going. But just had to wait for the internet to catch up with the Discord. Wow, looks like some really tight spike jumps over here. And wow, it's just a hurdle race and Shovda easily clears it in one go. Nice job. Oh, and then Bismuth right behind her, both 1-1. And oh, Shovda even got a world record on that. Okay, the next is Sky High Munchers 20-second sprint. I wonder if we're getting 2 levels in a row. Reach the goal after defeating 8 Munchers. Okay, at least 8 Munchers. Looks like we have some POW blocks to kill those Munchers with. You just see lots of these platforms that just fall down quickly. Some on-off blocks here. Both navigating it very expertly, jumping up as soon as they hit the platforms because they do fall down as soon as you land on them. Oh, wow. Whoa, that was so close and Shovda slipped off the edge. No. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Oh, but Bismuth continuing onward here. Oh, found a Yoshi as well. He's made the clear conditions, so he is ready to go get there. Look at this. Nice, and reaches the goal first. So Bismuth is in the lead for the moment, 2-1. And then moving on to the next level. Shovda is still working on this level. It seems to be a very reasonable, fair level that is kind of... Oh no, loses the Yoshi. Oh, gee. Darn it. Wasn't able to, get that Yoshi to the spike area where she needed so she could jump up off of his back. And, yeah. That's okay. Bismuth, meanwhile, looks like a one-screen puzzle and opts to exit and take a skip. Okay. That might be a wise decision because most of these puzzles are quite long in solving. It takes quite a long time to sort of puzzle them out, and that's probably time. Oh no, Shovda dies at the same place. Oh my gosh. Okay, Bismuth on to a level with many, many things. Oh dear. Dear me. Somebody's first level, perhaps. And they loved the sound effects probably and the visual effects and the enemies. There are many enemies here, yes. And Bismuth opting now to use the shell to his advantage and clear out some of those monsters in there. Looks like he got the key, now just needs to go down on the donut box to get to the key door. And taking the shell with him. It's been his best friend so far and hits the goal right. Really good clear there. Second try. And good job. So now we are at 3-1 in Bismuth's favor. Shovda is still working on the sky level, clearing out those munchers, and hopefully she can get that Yoshi to cooperate this time. Because maybe Yoshi's, I don't know, hungry for snacks or something. For some reason, he is just not behaving. All right. Expertly clearing those thwomps here, and let's get on Yoshi. There we go. Oh no, and misses him again. And she lands on the spikes and dies. No! All right, Bismuth in the new level here. And it looks like it's it looks like it may be an escort level where he is escorting that mole over the top lane of this particular map here. Oh, and he has to take it up on the platforms. Oh, this is fun. Fun in quotation marks. Oh, and it fell off. Oh, this is going to be interesting. This is probably a big time-wasting level, but maybe not. It might not be. I don't know. Oh, and Shovda gets the clear on that sky level, off to the next one, and hopefully no more Yoshis in her future for a while. And we know there's no more, so that's a good thing. So she gets that clear, and we're at 3-1. Oh, 3-2. Okay. And she is on this next level. Oh, and Bismuth's still working on getting that mole going. Oh, jeez. Ah, yes, Shift is on the that one screen level, the puzzle level, which Bismuth opted to skip quite quickly. So I wonder if she has an idea about it, or I don't even know if she likes puzzle levels, or if either of them do. I probably should ask that. But she opts to skip, I believe. Unless she skips it. Okay, so she has used her first skip of the match and moves on to the red shell level, which is the enemy spam, where you need to use a red shell to clear them all out there. And yeah, hopefully she sees that and gets it first try. Yep, she is getting the shell and sends it flying into that group of enemies. Hopefully she can avoid it. And yeah, that's scary. Wow, that's a bit terrifying. Oh no! I feel like she does, just how the heck did it get in that one tile gap to kill her? No! Oh my gosh. This is just full of excitement, this match today. And Bismuth finally able to coax that mole onto the top grassy area, hoping to get it onto that platform. No! Okay, he got it. Oh, this is good. Okay, whew. And able to move on from that area. Now we're at on-off blocks and keeping it going forward. Okay, Shovda caught the shell. She's safe for now. Oh no! No! Don't die. Through the thing. No, please. Oh my gosh. Okay, they both get a clear in short order. Bismuth 4-3 points that Shovda has, and it's still a very tight game. 8 minutes left, and they're moving on. It's so exciting to see these very short levels and them just going after it. It's just crazy good stuff. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, Bismuth finding a very long pipe level and Shovda at the escort the mole level. Let's see how she does in coaxing that little critter onto the platforms properly. Oh no, she dies to a turtle. Or a koopa. They kind of look like turtles, but we know they're not turtles because they're not. And and she is moving onward. Hopefully, she'll realize she needs the shell to get those on-off switches changed to the opposite. Bismuth going through those pipes with a key. And Shovda having negotiations with that little mole over there and hopefully getting him on the right areas. Wow, she got him to that green platform quite quickly. And on... Oh no! She almost had him in one go. That was quite interesting. But she tried to do a shell jump there. She's going to exit the course, so she's going to use a skip there. Move on to the next level here. Meanwhile, Bismuth is going on some... those snowmen really have some opinions. They're like, no. Shaking their heads as he's racing on to the finish. Grabs the flag and gets another point for himself. So it's going to be 5-3. Shovda is moving on to that very same level, and this extremely long clear pipe going through in a little spiral pattern. And meanwhile, Bismuth is going on to the next level. Looks like it's a dungeon-themed Japanese level from a Japanese creator. And let's see what that holds. Okay, we need to reach the goal after defeating at least 2 munchers. And dies first thing. Wow, that seems rough already. Okay. Wow, that was a grab of epic proportions. Holy fuzzy cats, that's a bit crazy. Okay, Shovda getting to the key door and running out of time, wondering what's the deal with this level. So, oh my goodness, we have a POW and a muncher landing on her head. Oh, and Bismuth easily reaching the end of the level, gets another clear. He's up to 6 now. Shovda's got her work cut out for her if she wants to catch up. She needs to really get going and get some points here. Meanwhile, Bismuth is moving on. Shovda does have the key and the POW block this time. Probably going to get a very easy clear for this level, so that's good news. And in Bismuth's level, he needs to reach the goal without taking any damage. So that can be a rough thing. Opts to go for the lower path. We don't know if there's an upper, but it looked like he considered it for a moment there. And just spin jumping on all these enemies, going up to the next level, just navigating this quite carefully. I can see that he's going a little bit slower, being quite cautious because of the clear condition. Man, those fireballs are just leaping up, and Shovda takes the clear right there and gets another point for herself. 6-4 now. Oh, and Bismuth clears the level too, so he's at 7 now. My goodness, so she's 3 behind at the moment with 4 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Okay, so now she's on the level to defeat 2 Munchers, and I think that was a fairly easy clear for Bismuth. Hopefully she will find it as easy. Oh, okay, misses that first jump, just like he did. Okay, and Bismuth is doing a very precise sort of jump level here, and misses a couple of the things. It's okay, though. Oh, that's interesting. Looks like Shovda might have needed a shell or something there to hit that on-off switch. Okay, there she goes and gets that. There we go. There's the bomb. That's right. I forgot she had to ride the bomb. And didn't get the... it didn't delete that Muncher. That's a shame. That is definitely a shame. Okay, there it goes. There she got both of them in the same hit. That's what was needed. She takes the clear, and it is now 7-5. So she's down by 2, and hopefully she can catch up. See what level she is at next. Looks like Bismuth opts to skip that difficult desert level. Oh my goodness. Apologies for my cat. She's talking a tiny bit. I hope you like cats, everyone. She's a tiny bit wild. Eleonora, greetings. Yes, okay. So I hope she'll quiet down. I apologize for that. She just came in, ran up the cat post, and started meowing at the fan. And yes. Anyway, Shovda is now on this level where she's not supposed to take damage, keeping on going, even though she did take damage to kind of scope out the end of the level there. Catco commentator. I'll invite her next time as well. Anyway, so yeah, so Shovda restarting the level here and trying to get through here and getting to the door, and I probably need... Oh, and she takes the clear. There we go. 6 points for Shovda, and Bismuth is starting over. It's on a nighttime level here, and he's lots of donut blocks in this level, and second grab the cat. I'll just give her a good pet because she's a bit wild. Apologies for that, everyone. All right, back to the races here. We have Bismuth navigating these donut blocks. Shovda is on that desert level that Bismuth opted to skip earlier because a couple of really, really rough jumps in there. And wow, okay. Yeah, not treating her kindly either. My goodness. Yes, Bismuth and Shovda both have 1 skip left, according to my accounting of it. Shovda getting quite far here, and yep, navigating those shells with ease, apparently. Nice job. Jumping on all those little buzzy beetles, and wow, it looks like, you know, millisecond timing here, and takes the level. Wow, we are tied up at 1:25 left. Bismuth skips that level he was on, the nighttime level, and she clears that one. So we are 7-7. This is an exciting match. This is crazy good. So now she is on an old man's journey, which is the one that Bismuth just decided to skip. Let's see if either one of them can take a clear within the next minute. This is crazy good. We might have to have an overtime if it runs too long. Let's see if she can figure out what needs to be done here. Looks like Bismuth's level is an auto-scroller with a custom scroll. Oh, and he sees the clear within his sights. How do you get to that? Can he get out of there? And run? Can he make it? No! Oh, can he restart fast enough? Can he get that clear? Oh, and Shovda is on that level. Once you leave the ground, you miss the clear condition. And he is back at that spot. Can he jump and get it? Can he get there? Yes, and he takes it. Oh my gosh, down to the wire at whatever, 17 seconds to go. He takes the clear. It's 8-7. Can Shovda find the end? Oh man, this is one of those really slow levels. And I don't think she can make it in 3 seconds. No, hit by the fireball. Wow, this has been a crazy close match. So exciting. Both runners are so awesome. My goodness. Wow, that's just crazy. Just crazy. Last minute clears, and now they're going to move on to the next set. We have Bismuth with 2 wins now and Shovda with 0, but he's won by 1 clear each time. It has been so close. Man, oh man. This is just wild. This has been a fantastic match. I have to say, I'm really enjoying commentating. This is great. So, wow, this is just amazing. So let's see where we're going to start next. Looks like there is a Japanese level, Super Mario Brothers U, and that's the one we're going to start with, I believe. Or are we starting on the other one? Let's see. We're kind of... Yep, this is, I think we are finding the levels we're going to start on. And I'm so curious to see what's going to happen next. This is so great. Though these levels have been absolutely just wild so far. And I love when there's levels that both runners can clear and it's not just like super hard for one person, or we get stuck or things. It's just really cool to see them just like beating level after level. It's really awesome. This is an actual live event, yes. And yeah, if it says rebroadcast at the bottom of the screen, then it's a rebroadcast. But this is a live event right now. Well, people who are watching the rebroadcast will then check at the bottom of the screen then. All right, got it. Reach the goal after grabbing 288 coins, all 288 coins. And there we go. They both find the propeller hat, and Bismuth misses those key crucial coins there on the left. Shovda's doing a little bit better, a little bit ahead with navigating these coin trails. Oh my goodness, she missed 2 at the top of that arc there. That's a bit rough. She's going to go back for them. Okay, great. She probably needs to jump off of that block to go and grab them, but doing a really great job. She's 252 of the 288 required, so she's going to easily sail down and grab the rest. Leaping up, and looks like some of this might have to be done in a couple of goes. Oh wow, she clears those with her feet. I hope she can get back. No! Oh no! Misses the top of that slope. Oh, darn it. And Bismuth is at kind of that same space. Oh, wow. He is navigating this expertly. He missed a couple, but I think he can grab them. Excellent. And gonna hit the top of that flagpole. Bismuth takes the first clear and wins that level first. And hopefully Shovda can get it on her try here. This next try. Bismuth, meanwhile, moving on to the next level here. Looks like we have some saws waiting for us, and we'll see what kind of level it is. And Shovda takes the clear as well. So we're tied up 1-1, and we're going to see what the next level holds for us. Wow, lots of platforms and platforming, jumping between these saws, trying not to get hit here as Tiny Toadette. And Bismuth is doing an excellent job of just running and leaping and getting quickly into the pipe to go to the subworld. Hits the checkpoint. Those are nice. That means he doesn't have to restart from the beginning. And we have a nice little slow catch-up platform. Take a breath and get through the next bit. And yep, keeping on jumping. Shovda is in the first section of this, and she is doing equally well. Just getting every single jump quite easily, getting through there. And Bismuth hits the mushroom in the windowed room and takes the clear first, and it's now 2-1. And Shovda is in the subworld, and she is on the take a breath block there. And Bismuth's next level is entitled Plane. Sans Gaster. Okay, reach the goal without leaving the ground. Yeah, this is probably interesting. Probably interesting. But, oh, maybe it might actually be a really easy one where you can just fly across and reach the goal, maybe? Okay, we have some stuff. Landed on a blowy joey. Now we have those bouncer blocks. Getting the claws. All of those count as not touching the ground. So he's still safe. Very safe. Oh, wow. Seems he might have missed stuff. Yep. Somehow he didn't get high enough. But I'm wondering if there was another mechanism to shoot him higher, because it seems like he had a really good jump from that claw. So we'll see what Shovda does next. She ends up landing on one of those bouncy blocks. Up into the claws now. And she turns around. Yep, she also misses that claw up high there. And, yep, touches the ground. Bismuth ends up skipping that level. So using one of his 3 skips, and he is off to a desert level. See, Shovda's going back to see where she might... nope, she's going to start over, try the level again. Meanwhile, Bismuth is... Oh, he's also starting his level over again. So they can get a fresh start and get to where they need to go. Looks like Bismuth is waiting for some of those bullets from the launchers to jump on as he needs to get across. Okay, this time he gets 2 of them. Oh, okay. Keeps kind of missing them. Shovda also skips that sky level and moves on to the bullet bill level. Same spot as Bismuth is. She gets across quite easily. And she... Oh, no! Fell down into the pit with the spring. Oh, darn it. And Bismuth taking that second bullet bill over and grabbing the mushroom just where Shovda was. He's leaping up on these springs. Oh, and grabbed one, taking it with him. Oh no. He probably intended to grab that shell, but grab the spring instead. That's, yeah. Shovda's not caring about the shell. She's just taking the spring and going forward. That's probably a really good plan, if only just to see what's there. Leaps off, and it's just... Oh, that's a hard landing spot where there's just random blocks on the ground there. But, yeah. Okay. Bismuth is not relying on that second. Finding a new pathway, possibly. This is interesting. I'm wondering if this will go anywhere. This looks pretty cool. So he's found kind of a secret path through Kaizo blocks. And he goes over to the left here. We have just, like, these fragments of dirt in the sky. Shovda is in a new area as well, with swamps and stuff. And she is landing in a new place. Oh, Bismuth! Absolutely at the end of the level. That probably is the intended way, or maybe a dev way, who knows, but he does take the clear first on that, and it's 3-2. Shovda is waiting on that shell to hit the on-off blocks, and it seems to be bouncing quite irregularly, giving her quite a lot of time between hits there. And looks like she needs to get, oh man, a random shell here bouncing off the springs, hopefully hitting that P block. And it comes down for her. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, I'm glad she avoided those. That was nice. Now she's going to climb the stairway of stuff. Meanwhile, Bismuth on a 3D world level and as Builder Toadette. And going through the various pipes. I wonder how we're going to use this ability. And Shovda finds a nice door to get through and also reaches the end of the level. All right, 3-3. We're tied up once again. And she will be moving also onto this builder level. And wow, that lava is rising. That's not a consideration for the end here. It looks like there's a key there. Oh, I was hoping for no Kaizo block to lock Bismuth in that area, because that would have been not ideal. I like this. I like the boss battle of killing the the Goomba, though. That was so funny. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Shovda took the real route. Exactly. It's the scenic route. It's funny because you never know if that's if Bismuth had the dev route or if it was intended as a sort of lanyap route or what. Bismuth taking that clear quite easily. It's now 4-3. Shovda seems to be at the middle of the level where we saw Bismuth a bit earlier. Lava is rising, a bit terrifying there. And Bismuth goes to a level called Key 4. All reach the goal as Fire Mario. Lots of skip squeaks over there. Those skip squeaks are so funny. It's like they want to do this sort of funny gymnastics with you and and leap when you leap. And Shovda grabs the key, goes into the key block there, and also into the scary boss battle of the Goombas. And Bismuth in this very interesting area here. Oh no, and dies to one of those spiky skip squeaks. That's unfortunate. Shovda making it out into the main world and onto the flagpole. Grabs a clear, and they're now tied up 4-4. And actually, they're almost at the same spot because Bismuth restarted the level. Of course, he has much more knowledge of the level. I think he got quite far before it died, and he is opting to skip, it looks like. That's his second skip on the run. Shovda, according to my accounting, has not used any of her skips yet, so she's in a really good position of being able to do what she wants to do here. We have 6 minutes left in the match, and she's facing those armies of skip squeaks just leaping at her command, and oh gosh, got trolled by that thwomp. No. And meanwhile, Bismuth is on a grasslands level, which is has some sort of random enemies here and there, and looking for something. Shovda working on that level there, kind of looking at the upper route here, seeing if she can find a way through, and needs to find that fire flower to actually have the end condition there. Okay, Bismuth was looking for a shell to kill that piranha plant, and now probably wanting to despawn that shell so he can get through there. Yep, looks like he's able to, and just leap up there and take the checkpoint. That's nice progress there. And Shovda is moving on to the next level. I believe she's skipped there. Okay, and she's also going through this grassland area. Got that nice mushroom bounced up to her by a note block. That was quite nice. Bismuth was in a very tight area. Oh my gosh, look at that muncher trying to nip him, but he hits the flagpole very easily and takes the clear. It's now 5-4. 4 minutes left in the match here. And Shovda is looking for stuffs and things. Oh no! Gets nipped by the muncher. Darn it, as she hit that extra life block there, the question mark block. So she's going to try again. Finds that all-important turtle to kill that piranha plant, and taking it with her this time since she knows it's important. Oh no! She got smushed by the muncher! Alright, and Bismuth is on a Super Mario 1 themed level, getting a whole bunch of coins here as he's going across these blocks, and the P-switch lets go at just the wrong time. No! Wonder if there's an extra one that he can get, or if there's some mitigation there? Unless going through the subworld is the correct way to go. Who knows? We had an arrow to go down there, but he chose to go over land here. Oh, and jumps at the critical moment. He kind of remembered where that P-switch gave out. Now on some ice blocks here as he's making his way. Oh, we found a fire flower. Oh, an enemy spam. That's so terrifying. No, go away. We don't want you. Oh boy, looks like there is a whole passel of springs at the end that we have to avoid. And anyway, looks like Shovda got through that one quite easily. It's now 5-5, tied up once again. And she is going to the Kaizo Showdown level. And see how she can deal with this. Oh no, and Bismuth hit with the cannonball. And the cannon there, red cannon. Oh boy, and he opts to skip. Okay, he's had enough of this. That is his third skip. And now Shovda has no knowledge of this P-switch running out at a particular time, except she makes it somehow. Or did she activate it? I don't remember. But she is well on her way to getting to the goal, hopefully. And Bismuth in that very terrifying situation of those on-off blocks. Oh boy, going on and off quite crazily. And he hits the Kaizo block, saved himself from it, but now finds a Goomba boot to go over these lovely spikes. And Shovda keeping on navigating this world and on one of those green snake blocks. Meanwhile, Bismuth takes the clear of the next level, so it's 6-5 in his favor. And yeah, that ended up being a really good decision, I think, to skip that last level because he couldn't get any further and just found a very nice and easy level to clear. Now Shovda is in the pipe, and hopefully that leads her to the end. Yes, and right on the flagpole, ties it up. It's 6-6 now. This is just craziness. This is great. What a cool match this is. Really exciting. Okay, and Bismuth is on sky level. Super Mario Bros. 3 themed here. And, yes, we're in this kind of black and white territory. Coloring up at the end, though. And we have some claws on Bismuth's side. And meanwhile, Shovda's on that level that I found absolutely, like, kind of wild, scary, terrifying. She opts to do a lot of jumping in that level, which is nice. Has the same... Oh, no, and got hit by the bullet bill. Oh, that's so frustrating. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my gosh. Well, she's going through it again. She's not going to let that stop her. And, yep, now she's just running through it and trusting that the level's going to be taking her where she needs to go. All right. Jumps before the bullet can hit her and gets the Goomba shoe. Meanwhile, Bismuth is leaping through the claws. Just while... Oh, and hits the saw. No. Shovda, meanwhile, takes the clear, and she is ahead. Oh my gosh, has a lead of 1 over Bismuth now, 7-6. And yeah, he has much more knowledge of the next level, though, so he could tie it up in 21 seconds. He needs to hurry. 18 seconds now. Oh my gosh. Yep, this is going to be exciting. Are we going to go into overtime, or is this level too long? Let's see. Oh my gosh, 7 seconds left. Okay, star, go, go, go. Oh my gosh. And through the pipe, and I think we need to ask our judges. I think it was past time, but I don't know, and we need to ask the judges, are we going into overtime? Do we have a tie? This is a good question here. Let's see. Let's ask and find out. Because we have the official timekeeper keeping track of how many seconds exactly are in a match. And Shovda is the winner of the match, 7-6. Congratulations to Shovda for that one. So we end up with a result of 2 wins for Bismuth and 1 for Shovda. Those are really important points to get. And so yeah, that was really great match. Great job, everyone. And we're finding out right now if the runners want to participate in any interviews. So we're gonna see if we can get them into the room and see. And otherwise, we'll move onward. Let's see. Bismuth is going to be joining us. Hello, Bismuth. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Pretty good. How are you guys?
Oh, I'm doing great. And, that was an absolutely incredible match. It was so close between the two of you. You both played so amazingly. It was just great. How did you feel about the levels that you had in the queue there?
It was pretty standard expert stuff. A few troll levels, a few weird mechanics, a few puzzle levels. But overall, like the selection, I don't know, it was fine. I think I maybe spent a little too long on the very, very first level, but otherwise, I think my skips were correctly chosen.
Yeah, I was keeping track of your skips, and it looks like you used 2 in the first round and then 3 in the other rounds. It seemed like a really wise use of skips, where you were really strategically using them. And obviously you did win the set between competitors, and I thought that was really, really very good of you. I don't know, is there anything else that you thought about the match? Did you feel the pressure between the two of you? Because on the viewing side, you were so close, like 1 level between you at all times. It was crazy.
I pretty much had no idea how I was doing in the race during the race until I asked, like, is there an OT after the 15 minutes?
Right.
I actually thought I wasn't gonna win the second one, and I thought I was gonna win the third one. So I guess overall I expected a 2-1, but I didn't think I was gonna win the second one. Um, but yeah, I didn't really feel that much pressure during the race. I did feel some at the very last level because I
Mhm.
wasn't looking at the time, and on my last life, my girlfriend said you have 30 seconds, and that put
Oh
some
wow.
pressure on me. So I clutched the ending, but that was just 2 seconds too late.
Wow. Yeah, it was so close. I was watching on screen and I had to ask the official, and it's like, are we going to overtime? Is it there? Because it was really, really close. And
Yeah, I thought I had it, but then I looked at the timer during the like the star run, and I saw it was only 3 seconds. So I knew I was
right.
in the sub world, so I knew there was at least a pipe transition. So at that point, I knew it was over.
Yeah, there's always those mandatory sort of switchover times and stuff.
Yeah,
So,
I think it's very easy to underestimate just how long pipe transitions are, and like deaths and like skipping levels. Skipping a level is easily like 25 seconds now. It's a little longer because you have to enter a level, pause, select exit, go back to the menu, select the next one, play. It seems
mhm.
to take a little longer to load the next one from the menu compared to the endless mode. So when you skip a level, you have to think about the time investment as well.
Mhm. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Well, thank you so very much for joining us for the interview. Really, really appreciate it. And you had a great run. GG. And now we'll go to intermission.
Thanks for having me.
All right. Thanks. And everyone, we are going to intermission now. And we'll hope to see you in the next match, which is Raise Fire versus Doomsday. So we hope you stick around for that, and we'll see you soon.